Hey everybody, Michael Hellickson here with Club Wealth, and today we're talking about the weekly team meeting. And by weekly, we're talking about W-E-E-K-L-Y, not W-E-A-K-L-Y, which is what probably most of you are used to in your company and or your team meetings. Well, we're going to fix that right now. Let me just share the acronym with you. First of all, we're going to talk about the acronym meetings. I'm going to give you the executive summary real quick. We're going to be talking about M for M members, E for encourage, E for efficiency, T for train, I for inspect, N for news, G for growth, and S for something fun. So we're going to talk about each and every one of these things. I'm going to walk you through it rapid fire as quick as I can, so pay close attention. When it comes to the members, the very first bullet point, we want to talk at the beginning of our meetings about what each person has done really well in the last week. We want to talk about our team member of the month, and as cliche as I know that it sounds to have a team member of the month, it's important. Have a team member of the month. Make sure that they've done something outstanding that you can recognize them for. Team members deserve and need our approval and our appreciation. It's important that we show it to them on a regular basis. This is one way that we can do that. I would recommend also giving a cash bonus away at this point in time. $50 is great. If you can just literally throw a $50 bill out there and say, to the team member of the month, here's $50. Thank you so much for your contribution, and talk about what they did. Kudos. We want to have everybody on the team share kudos or things that they think someone else has done that was nice or helpful or beneficial to the team as a whole or to an individual. So definitely have kudos shared by each person during this portion of the meeting. We also want to talk about stories, success stories of other teams, other agents, things they've done well. We want to next talk about encouragement. We're going to talk about encouraging our members to do the things that they need to do to be more successful. What does that mean? Well, I want to talk about first one thing that each and every member of the team can do to improve what they're currently doing. I want to review commitments that they've made in the past, and I want to hold them accountable to those results. Next, I want to talk about efficiency. What can we be doing better as a team? This is my team's chance to talk to me about what they want to talk about. Tell me everything. This is where I want to have that positive confirmation that we talk about in the 5 dysfunctions of a team. Hopefully most of you have read Patrick Lencioni's book, The 5 Dysfunctions of the Team. If you haven't, go to the resources page on our clubwealth.com website. You can click the link there to be taken to Amazon. Get that book. You need to read it. It's very, very important for your team. So again, I want to find out what can we be doing better as a team. Next, I want to know what can I be doing better as an individual, and what can you guys be doing better as individuals. Then we want to talk about everything and anything they want to discuss today. Again, positive confrontation is a good thing in this environment. It's not so we don't want drama all day, every day throughout our team. But in this meeting, at this point in time, this is where we want that positive confrontation. Then I'm going to take the opportunity to train my team. I want to go over new and existing systems, any changes that we've made to those. I want to go over skills training. A lot of our teams haven't been doing skills training like they need to be. Make sure you're training your agents every single day and your administrative team members on skills they need to have. Every single person on this team, right down to the receptionist that answers the phone, every single person is in sales. Make sure they've got the skills necessary to do a great job of it. Then I want to inspect, where are we at? Right here. Inspect what I expect. This is very, very important. I want to go over their numbers. How many calls did you make? How many appointments? How many appointments did you go on? How many listings did you take? Contracts did you write? Contracts closed, pending, all that stuff. I want to go over all their numbers at this point in time. Now, next I want to talk about news. So what's going on in the industry-wide? What kind of trends are happening? What news is coming down the pipe? You know, are there big changes happening? Is REO coming back? Are interest rates going up or down? You know, what's going on in the industry? I want to talk about company news. What's going on in our company? What's going on our team? Do we have new team members? This is my chance to introduce new team members and all that good stuff. Next is G, which is growth and goals. So I want to talk now about projections. What are we doing as a company? What are the goals that we've set as a team? Where are we going as a team? We need to be discussing this. I want to look at individual goals. I want to ask individual members of my team, what's your goal for this year? Are you on track to reach that goal? If not, what do we need to do? What do we need to adjust to help you get back on track so that you can achieve that goal? What's next? What's coming down the pike for us as a team? Then I want to wrap up my meeting with something fun. This is important. Always include a fun element. Now, that doesn't mean that fun can't be productive as well. I'll give you an example. One of the things that I could do for fun is just treats, right? Maybe have some kind of a snack, make it healthy if you're one of those teams. If you're not one of those teams, make it donuts. I'm just kidding. Seriously, make it healthy. You don't want them crashing after a sugar rush. Then I want to do some productive things like maybe a team game or something like that. This doesn't need to take a long time. The entire meeting from start to finish should be less than an hour. I don't want to be more than an hour ever in my team meetings. But what am I talking about with team games? Maybe I'll do a game like handling objections where we literally we throw an objection at one of the members of the team and they've got to come up with 2 or 3 different ways to resolve that same objection. Maybe we'll play the role play game where we literally we're talking and we're role playing, and during that role play we'll throw a word out, just a random word, and that agent has to work that word into the sentence or into the role play in a way that does not disturb the outcome of that role play, which is of course to set the appointment or get the contract or whatever. That's a fun game to play. Another fun game to play is the question game, where we lead the conversation through questions and we ask question after question, and it's a game to see who can answer every question with a question rather than a statement. And that's a fun game. It's harder than it sounds, believe it or not. But the nice thing is that these are all games that everybody on the team, not just the sales team, but everybody on the team can play these games. They can all of them get better and better and better at the way they communicate with others, at resolving concerns, handling objections, all things that lead to the desired outcome, which is the team goals. All right, good stuff. Now, if you want to get just fun, you want to just do straight up fun, no productivity, throw some Nerf golf at it, maybe toss around a football or do something fun, but just make sure that you've got something fun involved. Some teams even have a team motto or a team chant that they'll recite at the end of their team meetings. At the end of the day, make sure it's fast, fun, and free. You don't need to spend any money on this portion of your team meeting. All right, that being said, I hope that you guys will make sure that you all are holding a regular team meeting. Take a look at the download that's on the blog post. If you're watching this on our blog, grab that download. It's free, as all of our blog posts are. It's got a lot of these ideas for games, descriptions, all that kind of stuff in there. Also, make sure, if you haven't done so already, check out the Team Huddle blog post and accompanying video and download. Very important. One of the most important things you can do to be successful and more efficient as a team is to hold a daily team huddle Monday through Friday. It's awesome. It'll make a massive difference in your business, I promise you. For those of you that haven't already reached out to us, grab a strategy session. If you go all the way to the bottom of this page, you can register to receive a free strategy session with one of our coaches. It will be dependent on your production level. Will determine which coach you'll be doing your strategy session with. These are not a sales pitch. This is a hardcore strategy session where we literally go through where you are today, where you're trying to get, what is it that's keeping you from getting there, what's working for you, what's not working for you, what are you willing to do, what are you not willing to do. Take advantage of it. We'll do 55 minutes of full strategy session with you. At the end of that 55 minutes, if you're interested in coaching, you'll need to ask the coach, because we're not going to be pitching you on it. So if you're interested in coaching at that point, just ask the coach that you're doing the strategy session with to explain a little bit more about what's involved with coaching. We'll be happy to explain it. This is Michael Hellickson with Club Wealth. I hope this has been a helpful video to you. Have an awesome day, and remember, you are world class.